What's up, everyone? Welcome. Today I'm starting a new series. This is Ryan Murphy's Grotesquerie. How many projects is Ryan Murphy pumping out this year? It seems like every 6 months he has something new to present us. This year we have Grotesquerie, American Sports Story, I don't know what else. Dr. Odyssey, but he has a lot of content lately. I didn't really watch the trailers for this new project of his. I did see promotional photos, and it seems like it's going to be a religious horror, which, that could be exciting as long as the devil is not real. If the devil is real, then I'm going to be rolling my eyes. But if it's like some crazy religious person trying to please Jesus or the devil or something, and it's a cult, then I'm okay with that. But no supernatural elements, please. Can't take it. So I know this has Niecy Nash from Scream Queens and Reno 911 and Monster. It also stars Travis Kelce, which I don't know how I feel about that because I'm not a fan of football or Travis Kelce or Taylor Swift. I could care less about all three of those things. But if Travis can act, then that's all that matters, right? Like I said, with Kim Kardashian in American Horror Story Delicate, she was able to act, and she actually surprised me with her talent, so I'm not going to discard Travis right away. I'm sure he'll do fine. I'm excited to start this. I know a lot of people have their different opinions about Ryan Murphy. Some of his projects, it starts off really well and strong, and then somewhere in the middle towards the end it gets trashy and convoluted and messy. I hope Grotesquerie does not follow that same path. How amazing would it be if this show was actually good from start to finish? So yeah, this is season 1, episode 1, the pilot episode. It doesn't have a title, it's just the pilot. So let's just start this new series. Courtney B. Vance, yes, I knew he was in this show too. He was in American Crime Story, O.J. Simpson. A fire? It's a nightmare. We will see more of that, for sure. Oh. Your job stressing you out?
Slow down. How many?
Death. There's been a murder. So it looks like the subtitles are on. I'll keep that on for this episode.
Jesus.
You're not gonna believe this, detective.
Try me.
Family's name is Burnside. Dad was a radiologist at the university.
Do they burn
Mom was a
alive?
nutritionist there too. 3 kids.
Damn.
Oh,
Even the
Jack?
kids aren't safe.
Just hand it over to the feds. Lois, we don't need it. We don't.
The FBI, why?
Because if this isn't a hate crime, I don't know what is.
Hate against what?
Everything.
Everything. Ooh. Even the cops are throwing up. It must be that bad and grotesque. Blood symbols. Every cult has a blood symbol, right? Oh man, you didn't even get to take one bite. Oh shit. They were bound to the dinner table. What is in her mouth? Sausages? Don't eat pork on Sundays. Oh, there's no head. Dinner's ready. Oh, the head is in there. I'm calling it. The head is boiling. Well? Yeah. Daddy's head is stew. Damn homeless people. Or homies. I call them homies. Oh, great.
You know it! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you all!
Or just shoot him dead already.
Wake up!
She's like, I can't deal with this. I need alcohol.
I'm gonna kill you! Black fucking soul!
I am not the one.
Just run his ass
today.
over.
Fucking here! I know where you live! I know where you live!
Shut up. Sad thing is, that happens on a daily where I live.
Mom, can you bring the taquitos, please? They're almost done. And don't forget the avocado salsa.
Yeah,
Jeez.
avocado.
You're your daughter's slave.
Fucking taquitos. Christ.
Mmm.
What is Louisiana Purchase?
Oh, she's good.
You should really go on this show.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the show I want to go on, Mom. You know that.
But you would win.
Since we want to talk about what people should be doing, what about the bike, huh?
That's not the ride I want to take right now. That
No.
thing's a killer. No, ma'am.
What is melatonin?
Let's see.
Let me see. That's the middle piece. Goes in the center. Look,
How would you know?
she put it there. Everything else will connect.
And how do you know that?
Because I can tell.
Just by looking at it? Your daughter's something.
How's that rash, Mom? Let me see it.
Let's just keep watching this.
Where's father at?
Hmm.
Where your
Father?
daddy?
Who is Calliope?
I just want to enjoy my goddamn drink and decompress. That's it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Something happened. What happened? Work?
Just put your attention on the TV.
You never asked me about work. You never asked me questions. You say you don't want to know.
Okay, so now I do.
Do you have something to do
Leave
with
it
it?
be. Leave it be.
Yeah, something's off with you, but whatever.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bed.
Mm-hmm. Call it a night.
What is the Continental Divide?
Okay, we get it, Miss Smarty Pants. We're getting an injection, a shot of some kind. Who is this guy? Is he a survivor?
Mr. Tryon here has been on the ventilator for 28 days.
A month?
Can we name any of the associated risks?
That's rough.
Diaphragm dysfunction.
Yes, correct. Gold stars all round, excuse me.
Students, I was almost in that position.
Mrs. Tryon, if I could have a moment.
Grapes.
We're not a major hospital. Because we want to keep Marshall on life support long term, there are places that'll do that. And to be clear, I'm encouraging this approach.
You're gonna
What would
move
you
him?
do if it were your husband?
Kill him. Let him rot. You really want her to answer that?
Let's just be real, okay? Fight for your man. Do everything you can to preserve his life.
That's her hubby?
He's not with us. I don't feel his spirit anymore.
Oh, it's there.
He's still
It is
there.
there.
He might be a vegetable, but he's
Behind
still
the
alive.
tubes. And the toes and the fingers curling in twisted, hideous rigor mortis. Even when I wipe that man's ass,
Stiff muscle.
Excuse me?
No way.
Well, you don't do it, do you? My God, the mind of this man.
What's with the close-up of people eating food?
I get a shiver in my quiver just thinking about it.
A shiver in her quiver? Oh, man.
There are studies that suggest that individuals in medically induced comas are aware of their surroundings.
Of course, of course.
Helpful hint?
Music.
Maybe when you are here, be a little more attentive.
Sing to him.
Present. This is what occurred the last time you visited. At 7:35, you arrived and mumbled something that sounded like, "Hey, how you doing?" Not very loving.
No.
What in the fuck? Do you have cameras in this room recording me?
As a matter of fact, I do.
What?
I had them
Just
installed
lay it
in
out,
every room
yes.
on that
I'm
floor
recording
ever
you.
Since an orderly impregnated a very ripe young woman in a coma in 2019
God.
under my unsuspecting watch. And my hospital
Ripe
was forced to
pregnancy.
settle an unseemingly large, vulgar lawsuit.
Let me ask you. You ever been married? Because my guess is no.
You're correct.
This
She's like, what about it?
is
No.
what marriage is. I won't be judged by you or anybody else at this point in my long, exhausted life.
He knows. He hears.
I'm sure he does.
He feels.
Yes, we know. People in a coma are still alert.
All the DNA is from the families. And the secretion stuff is still unidentifiable and headed to the CDC. No fibers.
What is that?
No cleaning agents, no bleach.
No prints, no cleaning.
Oh, man.
Lois. Lois.
She's distracted by crime
The
photos.
Quantico is sending a lab team,
Quantico.
but they won't find anything.
Hey,
we
I
missed
know her.
because
She's in Silence
we
of the
didn't miss
Lambs.
anything.
What do we know about the family?
She's also in Bates Motel. I like her.
Made up of goodwill, good jobs, good grades. You have to really hate people to do something like this. This is not a first timer. Something about it seems so familiar to me, like I've seen it before.
What does that
Detective, there's some nun here to see you. Says she's with this Catholic news service or something.
A reporter nun.
mean? You've seen a crime like that before? And they're trying to reach out to you? Send you a message? A nun on an iPhone. Sister.
Sister,
Thank you. Yes. I'm Sister Megan. You made time for me.
can't turn away a nun at the door. Our dear Lord and Savior might swoop down and kick my ass.
You might. Or the Red Devil.
I'm sorry?
You are young. And the first nun I've ever seen with a cell phone in her pocket.
That's what I
What
was
is it I can do
thinking.
for you? You have information about the Burnsides?
No. It's hard to explain. Is there somewhere we can sit? I could buy you a coffee if you have the time.
I don't. But we have good coffee here. My husband got us one of those machines from Italy.
Oh, wow. That sounds perfect.
This way.
Sister, sister, oh so fair. Why is there blood all
I
over
don't
your
understand why the Catholic Guardian is interested in murder.
We're funded by the Order of Claretians. It's an order based on knowledge. We put faith in the context of everyday life and are more focused on social justice.
So liberal Catholics,
hair? Sound like
you
it.
want to drive traffic to your dwindling online site by talking about murder. The more gruesome, the better.
Right,
The more
yes.
traffic,
Mm-hmm.
the more readership. Am I right?
Yeah. Spot on.
I have an ongoing investigation into 5 homicides. The mother, Allison Burnside, and her 2 children were tied up with some sort of tactical
Oh,
wire.
Daddy's getting his head cut off.
The father was salted and peppered, seasoned with fennel seed and cayenne, and roasted for 2 hours in
Like a
a
Thanksgiving dinner.
75-degree oven. Chokes and baby carrots.
The baby died
Mr.
too?
Burnside's cheeks
God.
were thinly sliced. Think carpaccio. And served along with his liver,
Oh
lungs,
no.
and kidneys. In some sort of a sauce that we have yet to identify.
That black goo?
And there is evidence that the family had eaten some of this.
Ugh.
And then,
They were disposed one by one.
there is the matter of, you know.
I don't know what was boiling in the pot.
Take a fat guess.
Think about the worst thing you could never unsee. Boiling in pot. That's your answer right there. The mother
What if it was the baby
and
that
her
was
children
boiling in the pot? That'd be way more
died of
fucked up.
heart failure. Do you understand this?
Died of heart
They were
failure?
watching,
Mm-hmm.
and their hearts stopped beating.
Damn.
Died of some sort of a acute shock.
All of them?
Watching
At the same
this.
time?
And then we came in because a neighbor, Mr. Berger,
Mr. Burger.
reported hearing loud chamber music at 3 a.m.
Creepy.
What kind of chamber music?
Ew.
Vodka sister.
No, you got blood in it.
Mozart.
The Requiem. It's the Requiem?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, how did you know?
It seemed to fit.
With the crime, right?
Did you guess? Really? You guessed.
It's Mozart mourning death. His own, really.
I'm not familiar with Mozart, actually.
There was an odd liquid all over the house, and we still don't know what it is. Maybe you can help me figure out what that shit is, too.
Wonder what that is.
The smell changes every now and then, from citrus to amber, then rotting flesh, and so on.
What the hell?
A burning smell. Acrid.
Acrid?
Acrid.
Smells acrid. That could be from hair burning, the keratin.
Keratin burning.
Yeah. Keratin makes
On
things
that
grow,
ground.
right?
Why did you tell me all that?
Maybe because the notion of a nun who's a journalist covering crime, I like it.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, right? A nun covering murder. Religious murder.
And you have no theories of the case? No idea, no suspect, no clues of any kind?
No, the series just started.
I asked you before if you are a woman of faith, if you believe in the Lord.
Do I believe someone died for my sins? Do I believe in divinity and the redemptive power of what?
That's a no.
No. I do believe in prayer.
Wait, huh?
You?
Half the time. Which is better than never.
I suppose, when you're religious. Oh, shut the fuck up!
Say so long to pollution, crime.
Is this guy
Man,
another victim?
Get us a $5 girl.
Oh my god. We have Ready Whip by the TV.
What?
Don't answer it. It's a murderer. It's a murderer.
See it, does you?
Does it sound like Sid?
Thought you were going scuba diving or something.
Yep, they were next.
Nance took the kids.
Wait,
We had a wire on this place 6 months ago. I said we should have made
Sloth?
a move then. You don't bust these
Sloth.
guys, they end up busting each other, and at a far higher
the first one was
cost.
gluttony,
Lois,
right?
This wasn't a grab. Just,
I wonder if the
Call.
killer is...
The feds?
you don't get paid enough to be dealing with this shit.
You don't know how much I make.
I wonder if the killer is
Not
using
enough.
the 7 deadly sins to find his victims? Because this looks slothy. Like... First one could have been Pride. I don't know.
Anyone who does not need to be in here right now, take a smoke break. Thank you.
That's everyone.
Go, guys. Come on, hustle up.
What the fuck? Hung them up like Christmas
Where's
decorations.
the blood, Jack?
Drained
Drained where?
before whomever, whatever, staged them.
Oh god,
We haven't found
that's
a drop of
creepy.
it anywhere in the house.
Ooh,
Just that fluid again.
the black goo.
Find the blood, Jack.
Roman 6.
What the fuck? None.
Fuck are you?
Sister Megan.
Sister, you cannot be here. Out. Out, out, out. Let's
But
go.
it's religion
Out
calling.
Now.
She sees the signs.
Sorry.
What the fuck are you doing? This is an active crime scene. You know who comes to crime scenes? Most of the times, it's the perp, and you can't.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm gone.
What if she's the perp? What if she's giving you a clue?
Go inside. Take notes. And don't.
You see that
touch
smirk on her face?
anything.
She was grinning ear to ear.
Lois, what are you
Doing? I'm putting a fresh pair of eyes on it, Jack. You got a problem with it?
Jack, you're suspicious. You are weird. I mean, I'm getting a little weird vibes from you. Are you the killer? That would be so rough. I don't know if I could watch my spouse on a ventilator for a month or more.
Taquitos, Marsh.
She's always drinking.
Does it? Can you fucking believe it? She's determined to be on this insane reality show, half-ton something.
Is that Courtney Vance?
She made me watch it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. She has aspirations to be the star of this thing, Marsh.
To be successful, so people can see her and know who she is.
I went by the old 5-spot bar. Guess you will go down in history as the only man to ever propose marriage to a woman in that time.
First time for everything, right?
Something is happening, and
This is sad.
I need you.
Why was the nurse giving her shit when
Can't
she's
put my
here
finger on it. I don't
cuddling her husband?
know how it started. You would say evil has always existed in the world.
That's true. True words. So very sad. I hope her husband wakes up before the finale. Her daughter. Has her daughter been targeted? The killer's in the house. Your daughter's dead. Oh, her daughter's gluttony. So the first family was what? Pride? I don't remember all the 7 deadly sins right now because I'm focusing on this, but her daughter is definitely gluttony. The killer looks like the pilgrim from Thanksgiving in that dark silhouette. Oh my god. Not the music! No!
Stop!
There you go, shoot him! What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Mom,
what the fuck?
what is happening?
Okay, she's still
Get back in the
alive.
house. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Why are you firing your gun?
Because there's a
Have
killer
you
in the
lost your
house.
mind? As a matter of fact, I have. Get in the house. Go! Merritt, get your ass in the house!
Boo, you're lucky you didn't get stabbed. Or worse. You were in the house with the killer. You had no idea. You were oblivious.
I'm waiting. This case.
What?
Whoever is doing the devil's work here is...
Fucking with you?
Yeah, sister.
Sister. Language.
No, you're rubbing off on her.
You are an odd little bird for a goddamn nun.
So I've been told. Also, just my 2 cents. But the way the world is going, horrible news and cataclysms at every turn, everything now feels personal to everybody.
I suppose.
Maybe you're right. I used to feel so tough. I don't want this case.
It's too scary,
Who
damn
else in
it.
your department can you authorize to investigate it then?
No one.
Not a goddamn one of the men that work for me. That's for sure.
I guess you're stuck with the job.
I guess you're stuck with me.
The swearing nun.
Damn straight.
Yes.
Okay,
The homicidal
so
detective nun.
we got the chemical report back from the first crime scene. Large concentrations of sulfur dioxide.
That's brimstone.
What?
From the Bible. It's what's in acid rain. It's a curse, biblically. A third of mankind was killed by these 3 plagues, by the fire, the smoke, and the brimstone, which proceeded out of their mouths.
I don't
Book
get
of
this religious
Revelation.
talk, I'm sorry.
It was comforting. That one.
Never read
Great.
the Bible.
A religious psychopath.
It's great, right? Kind of like 7. Alright, that is the end of the pilot episode of Grotesquerie. Not a bad premiere, I liked it. It feels very American Horror Story-ish. And I thought Niecy Nash did a great job. I like her, I do. I like the sister, the nun, Sister Megan. I just hope she's not the killer. That's all I hope for. It would be such a cliche. It would be a cliche if she was the killer, Lois's helper, or the guy, that detective guy. It would be a cliche if someone on the force was the killer. So we have a religious psychopath. I'm pretty sure he's going after people that fall in the category of like the 7 deadly sins. I still think that's the theory. I think that's what's going on. It just makes sense in some ways. Especially the second murder with the druggies. That's definitely sloth, and I think her daughter Merritt, pretty sure she's gluttony. It was pretty gory in some ways, you know? Got to see people cut in half. I will see you soon with episode 2. I might take a few days off to watch episode 2 so I could watch other things, but I'm very excited for this show. Anything Ryan Murphy is going to get me excited, except for I'm not really looking forward to American Sports Story. That one just seems kind of lame. Or maybe it was the first story that they decided to tell. I'm not really interested in. Anyways, I'm going to cut it right here. Thank you for watching the premiere with me. I will see you next time with episode 2. Take care.